Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Cami is off tonight. This afternoon, pro-life advocates hold a prayer rally outside the Planned Parenthood Clinic in Sheboygan, facility resuming abortion health care services today. Tonight, Emily Riley hears from both sides of the issue.
Dozens of protesters organized by the group Pro-Life Wisconsin gathering outside the Planned Parenthood facility in Sheboygan Thursday morning.
I just want to show my support. We know that we can't save everyone, but we pray for them.
The facility resumed abortion services on Thursday after a decision earlier this month by a Dane County Circuit judge. She made final her ruling about the state's 1849 law, saying it does not apply to consensual procedures. Those taking part in the prayer rally believe abortion services claim innocent lives.
They will never have a voice, so we must be the voice for them.
Dan Miller, the state director of Pro-Life Wisconsin, says he's hopeful about an appeal of the judge's ruling made by Sheboygan County District Attorney Joel Ermansky. Meanwhile,
I'll be here.
Dr. Kristen Lyerly, an OBGYN who previously independently contracted at the Sheboygan Clinic, says she doesn't believe the ruling will be overturned.
It's a horrible law. It should not be enforced. It tortures people. It prevents them from getting basic health care.
She believes abortion care is an essential health service.
People need health care. People have the same kinds of needs. They deserve access. They deserve support. They deserve resources. And that's not what politicians in Wisconsin are giving them right now.
Representatives from Planned Parenthood say patients can now make appointments at the Sheboygan location. Reporting in Sheboygan, Emily Riley, Action 2 News.